Ladies and gentlemen, I am Hungfa. Right now, you're probably sitting down to watch this video, and staying seated for a few minutes is probably okay. But the longer you stay put, the more agitated your body becomes. It sits there counting down the moments until you stand up again and take it for a walk. That may sound ridiculous. Our bodies love to sit, right? Sure, sitting brief periods can help us recover from stress or recuperate from exercise. But nowadays, our lifestyles make us sit much more than we move around. And our bodies simply aren't built for such a sedentary existence. The human body is built to move, and you can see evidence of that in the way it's structured. Inside us are over 360 joints and about 700 skeletal muscles that enable easy fluid motion. Our blood depends on us moving to circulate properly, and our nerves benefit from movement. So if every inch of our body is ready and waiting for us to move, what happens if we don't? Let's start with the backbone of the problem, literally. Your spine is a long structure made of bones and cartilage discs that sit between them. A common way of sitting is with a curved back and slumped shoulders, a position that puts uneven pressure on your spine. Over time, this causes wear and tear in your spinal discs, overworks certain ligaments and joints, and puts strain on muscles. This hunch shape also shrinks your chest cavity, meaning your lungs have less space to expand into when you breathe, limiting the amount of oxygen that fills your lungs and filters in your blood. Around the skeleton core are your muscles, nerves, arteries, and veins that form your body's soft tissue layers. The very act of sitting squashes, pressurizes, and compresses, and these delicate tissues really feel the brunt. In areas that are most compressed, your nerves, arteries, and veins can become blocked, which limits nerve signaling, causing numbness, and reduces blood flow in your limbs, causing them to swell. Sitting for long periods also deactivates lipoprotein lipids, an enzyme that breaks down fats in your blood. So when you sit, you're not burning fat nearly as well as when you move around. What effect does this have on the brain? Most of the time, you probably sit down to use your brain, but ironically, lengthy periods of sitting run counter to this goal. Being stationary reduces blood and the amount of oxygen entering your bloodstream. Your brain requires both to remain alert, so your concentration levels will dip as your brain activity slows. Unfortunately, the ill effects don't only exist in the short term. Recent studies have found that sitting for long periods is linked to some kinds of cancers and heart disease, and can contribute to diabetes, kidney, and liver problems. Researchers have worked out that inactivity causes roughly 9% of premature deaths, over 5 million people. What seems like such a harmless habit actually has the power to change our health. But luckily, the solutions are simple and intuitive. You have no choice but to sit. Try switching the slouch for a straighter spine. When you don't have to be bound to your seat, aim to move around much more, perhaps by setting a reminder to stand up and stretch every half hour. But mostly just appreciate that our bodies are built for motion, not for stiffness. In fact, since the video's almost over, why not stand up and stretch a little bit? Treat your body to a walk. It will thank you later. Thank you.